Hey guys, it's me Evelyn, and I'm here to tell you about my job as an RA at Nazareth College. Okay, so an RA is kind of like a go-to person, someone who's there to help. And honestly, that's why I like this job, is that I get to help others and I get to build relationships with them. Making one-on-one connections with my residents is really fulfilling, and watching them grow is even more fulfilling. Not only are my residents really fun to meet and get to know, but the staff is also so welcoming and so kind and always saying hi and smiling. And to be honest, I think that building community starts with being kind and being welcoming. These are the reasons why I want to return as an RA, is that I want to continue to build connections with people. I want to continue to build relationships with people. I want to continue to see people grow. And really, that they know that they're welcome here. The more people that I get to know and I get to meet, the better. You may think that we're only here to wear this snazzy yellow shirt and magnetic name tag to walk around the buildings and make sure that nothing's on fire and it's gonna burn down. Okay, that is true, but that's not the only thing that we do. We make sure that our residents feel safe and at home here at Nazareth. If there are issues with your roommates, we're here to help, because how can you feel at home if you aren't even comfortable coming back to your dorm? Even though roommate conflicts are challenging, they're important to address. Sitting down, talking it out, and expressing your emotions is essential in order to have a livable and shareable area. You gotta make sure that everyone's on the same page and everyone understands how each other feels. Sometimes it's not too nice and butterflies and rainbows. Sometimes the residents do get a little angsty. Sometimes they scream, but they learn some skills about how to handle conflicts. How can you get through these oh so exciting roommate conflicts? Let me tell you. Okay, there are a lot of patience. And listening to all sides of the story. Now, with some screaming going around, other residents may overhear these conversations and spread what they've heard. In order to make matters better, you gotta tackle down those rumors right away. Knock on that door and say, be nice. And if it's not about you, and it doesn't affect you personally, and everyone's safe, don't worry about it. That's what I'm here for.
Be nice.
These conflicts can really teach you how heated conversations can get. So by handling them, you learn how to put some ice on the fire. Being calm and listening will help the other people realize that they aren't calm in the moment, and hopefully start to settle down a little bit. Also, don't let these conflicts simmer. Make sure that the residents know to confront their issues as soon as possible, because if they don't, it'll just fester.
You may be thinking, wow, Evelyn, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Who would want to do that? Well, let me tell you something. This job really helps you learn how to handle some sticky situations.
And gives you an edge on how to deal with instances where not everyone's gonna walk away happy. That's how the real world works. And I mean, hopefully everyone will have a little bit of closure in how things end, but sadly, that's not always the case. On a brighter subject, this job does keep you busy with all of the programs and bulletin boards and door decks and getting to know your residents.
Oh my god, that's a really cool board.
Not only that, but you need to be a student, have a social life, and balance your mental health. By being an RA, you really get to learn some good time management skills to figure out how to do everything.
You may ask, Evelyn, what have you done as an RA?
Good question. Well, at the staff meetings, I always try to remain positive and contribute. Even though my ideas might not be the smartest sometimes, I still try to put my input in. For example, for the oatmeal program, we all bounced around ideas that we could have fruit and decorations and extra toppings. Also, if I don't know the answer to something, I'm not afraid to ask. Like the P card in the beginning of the fall semester. I know, the oatmeal program sounds like a lot of fun, but wait till you hear about my next program. You don't need makeup. A guide for eyeliner for all eyes. Many people, especially women, have been told, you don't need makeup. Okay, so even though that the people mean well, it's still annoying that they assume that we're doing makeup for them and not for self-empowerment. All are welcome to learn how to do their eyeliner, which personally is the makeup of choice that makes me feel the most like a girl boss and really. So different people have different eye shapes, so I can provide some information on how to do eyeliner that would fit well with their eye shape. So for example here, I have a hooded eye because I have this right here. So I would go through here and underline my eye right here, smudge it out, and then I would continue this line up, and then I keep my eye open, come back, and then just go around. So that would be different from people with more like big circular eyes. That would a better look. Maybe for them, of course, it's completely a choice of preference. Would be downturn eyes, where the extension would go down here. And so many different eye shapes and styles. So I would give out the eyeliner so that we aren't sharing, and some mascara to finish the look, and hopefully people are gonna feel empowered. Speaking of empowerment, something that makes me feel proud of myself is when many residents show up to a program and when I'm creative when it comes to bulletin boards. I think that if I get to be an RA again next year, I'd like to improve upon these topics. But really, how, right? Well, I could be more caught up with what my residents like and talk to them more personally about their interests and gear my programs and boards more towards that. When I ask my residents what they want in a program at the floor meetings, many stay quiet. So getting to talk to more people one-on-one might work a little bit better. And I'd get to know what they would come out of their rooms for and would like to see in their hallway. The desire to improve myself and always hear feedback are some of the reasons why I should be rehired as an RA. I mean, look at my communication at the start of the fall semester to now. Not only do I always want to get better, I'm a hard worker. I'm friendly and calm, which can be helpful when dealing with confrontations and conflicts. Finally, I'm always willing to help, whether that's checking to see if some oatmeal is done or helping others set up chairs for a group discussion. So what if I was rehired as an RA? Where would I want to live? Personally, I think that I would thrive in the French house. Not only do I have international exchange experience, I speak 3 languages: English, Espanol, and Italiano. See, here's me in Italy. You can get the glare right. There's me with my exchange sister, Alice. Rosella is a friend. Kaylee, who's an American in the same program, and Matilda, who is Alice's sister, and that's us in the Alps. Also, those languages would all be useful for the French students because that's their native tongue. I really love getting to know other cultures and getting out of my comfort zone, so I really think that the French house would be perfect for that. Some other neat places for me to be an RA? How about Clock Tower the apartments? Both are with more independent residents, but there's still a little bit of life going on. I want to get the residents out of their rooms and exemplify that you can have fun at programs even if you aren't just a freshman. So after all that work stuff, here's a little bit more. I started tutoring anatomy this semester and it's just so much fun. It's really cool, and so far the people that I'm tutoring are super smart and super kind, and it's just really great continuing to build those one-on-one connections with people. Also, I'm trying to read a little bit more. My book stack keeps getting larger and larger. Right here these two just look pretty, but there's still these three that I've got to read. And speaking of pretty, here's this new plant that I got. She's very pretty. It's a pothos. I got it, my brother and his girlfriend gave it to me. Very, very nice. I'm really proud of it, not gonna lie, that it's still alive. This guy though, he's seen better days, but there's a little bit of green still left on there, so maybe he'll bounce back. And then also for Christmas, my brother got me the steel drum. I'll play a little bit for you, but it's super, super neat. So I've just kind of been messing around with that lately. Okay, so here's the steel drum, right? So it has a little circle in the middle, and it has like different little key things that I'm gonna hit. You can use your thumb or your mallet. Usually when I do the thumb, I don't think it sounds as good as the mallet. So, yeah, I'll just play a little something. It's a really cool tone, so that's why I really like it. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you.